A couple years ago, I was walking through Walmart and I went up to go pick up the prescription, and the pharmacist asked me a question and I couldn't speak. I could hear the question, but I couldn't make the words come out of my mouth. And it just shocked me. I didn't know what was happening. At the time, I was working at the Keller Williams in Bakersfield, and it was raining really hard. And in order to get home, it's like an hour drive. And you have to go over this big hill called the Grapevine, and it was covered in snow, and I didn't know how to get home. So an agent in our office, Joette, she said, "I know the shortcut, follow me. It's about a mile to the freeway." And then I would have been on the freeway for an hour. It's important to know that. And we left the driveway and made a right turn, and we were on the city streets at a red light, and my car started hitting the back of her car, and she's wondering, like, why is Tracy hitting the back of our car? And got out of her car and came around the driver's side, and I was literally having a seizure. And she called 911, and thank God that happened when it did, because I could have been on the freeway. And they did an MRI, and they found a tumor in my brain. I couldn't drive for 6 months. You know, I was really scared. I think it was like 19 staples all in the side of my head. I was on really heavy steroids. You know, the one thing that you don't think about is how much is all of this gonna cost? You're basically just going through survival mode of, I don't want to die. I had about a little over $30,000 in medical bills that I was not prepared for. Plus, on top of that, the fear of, how am I going to work? I can't drive. How am I going to pay for this? Just all these fears kind of set in. Yeah, it was really hard. It was really hard to take that first step. I'm not going to ugly cry on camera. I was driving past the same Walmart where it originally happened, and I was at the red light, and I was looking at my phone, and I saw the email come through from Rachel Tang from KW Care saying that that my grant was approved, and I was just like sobbing, because you don't realize how much you need the help until you put your ego aside and you request for the help. And they came in there and helped, and it was just such a huge relief that they were able to help me. You know, if you could give a little bit of your commission check to KW Cares, it's going to help someone in the long run. You know, you don't have to necessarily wait for a tragedy to happen in your office to help somebody out. So whatever you can do to help, I know from personal experience that it will be truly appreciated